comic friends and fiends, it's Rob from the Great Wall of Comics. And with me today, SoulTwice from Instagram is here with us to discuss his art and show off a commission piece that I did with him. Before we do that, though, let's say hello to our buddy there, slotted up 503. What is up, brother? Thanks for hopping in and joining the show.
Jason.
So, while people are trickling in here before we show off this, I've kept it sealed,
Good.
hermetically sealed in a mayonnaise jar on Funkin' Wagnall's porch since noon today.
Awesome.
For those people who are old enough to get Johnny Carson references,
I got it. It's in the envelope.
how long? Let's do a little bit here. Questions for you. How long have you been doing art for comic book art?
Well, I guess comic book art and like this chibi art that I've been doing.
Mhm.
What's up, Professor? I've been doing like exactly a year since the pandemic started. I've always drawn, and I actually have a history in graffiti.
Mhm.
That's what I used to do. I used to do graffiti all the time, and a lot of drawing in books and walls and everything. But I never really focused on an individual character at all. I only focused on like my letters, and I used to write Soul 2. That's why where my name came from. But people would always ask me like to draw, like I did a lot of skulls and stuff like that too, like for people's tattoos. And not till this year during the pandemic did I really sit down, and I was like, you know what am I gonna do? Because I know we're gonna have a shutdown, and I need a way to what you call it,
channel,
pacify my time, I guess. And I was like, you know what can I do that's gonna be beneficial to me, and I can have fun for 30 minutes. So what I did was I looked up a drawing tutorial on online, and I was like, I'm gonna do this for 30 minutes because I never really thought about how to sit there and to draw like with for a figure. Like, how does it sit there and do like, okay, I'm gonna draw Gambit right now, and I'm just gonna and I know how to line him up and how he's gonna be like orientated. I just know like if I just start drawing, I can make him look like that, but I've never really thought about proportions, and just so I started doing these little small tutorials, and like I would do 2 a day, like and then after that, then I was like, okay, I got the basis for this. Started running with it, and people just started but I started to do way too complex tutorials that
Yeah.
I was like I'm doing stuff that like I know I can draw, like because
Right.
I could draw some complicated stuff, like because like Venom and stuff like that. That's a lot of very detailed like lines and stuff, but I can do that. But I would always end up like getting frustrated or it's like too much to going on. So and like I would never know when to finish.
Just trying to go run the marathon before you
Right.
do any training, right?
But also too, I was not even running the marathon. It was just you just start running forever, like as fast as you can. And there was never a stopping point. You know what I mean? Because like you never really know. But so that's why I was like, I'll just do this figure that I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna keep it within this bracket, this big, and I'm gonna finish it within 2 hours. So I can give myself so I could like have something to look at instead of just like, okay, tomorrow I'll come back and see if I did good or not. So I started just kind of like banging these out like over and over again, and I started, and before I knew it, I filled up an entire sketchbook within 1 month, and I was like, oh, cool, like, and that's when I had no what you call it, like utensils other than just like Crayolas and stuff, and I was like, maybe I should invest in myself now. Maybe I should start like go buy some real markers, like for this though, because like I mean I had like because graffiti stuff like that was expensive, like the cans and stuff. That's another reason why I stopped it. But so I went on. I started to just get like when you buy a Copic marker, I found out I could only buy one at a time because they're like $8 each. And so I was like, man, this is gonna get really expensive if I really want to get detailed. Hi Noah. There's my little buddy right there. my little buddy Noah.
Noah's great.
Oh no, okay. Noah's actually the first person I ever sent a drawing to, and I just like and after that like I just did it like as a I guess it's called an AOK. I didn't know what they were called until now. But and because we both started like vibing on Venom, and I was like, okay, like, well, I'm gonna send you this. And after that, he's like, he just started asking me different things, like, can you draw this? Can you draw that? And so like he's been really been like my little inspiration too,
Cool.
because exactly what like this chibi art is. It's taking really like what you call it, like our adult comic book stuff,
Hmm.
or serious things, and like kind of like bringing them down to like where they're still fun, where they're fun again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like
No. After, go ahead.
no, no, I was gonna say like I was my thing that I love doing was like for example is like to draw like if I was gonna draw Venom, or if I was gonna draw like Taskmaster or someone like that, like or the Joker, who's like the bad guys, and
Hmm.
make them cute
Right.
because but still menacing looking in a little bit of way, you know what I'm saying? And I was like it just pleased me, you know, like it was like fun.
Yeah, so the whole chibi art, and for those of you, if you guys aren't familiar with it, that's what's in this background around us. This is some of Soul Twice's art there that we put up here for the background. Uh, yeah, I'm not seen or been familiar with this now. I guess I'm really kind of more um, used to either more traditional
Yeah, classic.
Western art,
Hmm.
and I just stumbled across it the other day. I mean, I'd seen it here and there. I didn't know where it was from. I guess it comes out of
I
Japan.
think it's from
Uh,
Japan, correct? Yeah.
yeah, how did you get into the chibi aspect and really kind of make it into your own? Because I mean, I basically kind of teased in my teaser for this video that we're sitting down with Soul Twice, the man of 1,000 chibi heroes, right?
Yes, yes, yes. It's funny that you call me that because the one who inspired me is Scotty Young. Like
Okay,
you guys all know who Scotty Young is. He does a lot of his cover arts are like well known, and he always makes everything look it's almost
baby.
like baby or small, but like kind of like taking you back to the Calvin and Hobbes stuff, like you know, like cartoons. Like I mean, like that's awesome, right? Those are chibis, like for sure. But that's his style of chibi, and his style of chibi is like it's been like I said, one of my biggest influences. I like whenever I see a cover, I want to buy them because they're so awesome, dude. Like if you seen the symbiote Spider-Man one where he's wearing the black suit and he's just like coming down the string,
Yeah,
like uh,
that's
uh,
that one, the
oh
nonstop Spider-Man one. I
yeah.
was I had no intention to buy it,
Oh,
and I
but you
saw it
saw
on there.
it,
I was just
you
like,
had to buy
oh,
it, right?
oh yeah,
Exactly. Because it takes the subject matter and it makes it like I keep saying it's cute. It's cute, but it's fun. You know, it's I would love to collab with Scotty Young. That'd be great. Because the thing I've been wanting to do with my chibis is for sure like to keep my style recognizable.
mhm,
And so like I guess I put a little bit of my influence of like the graffiti into it, just like the way I shade, the way I color, which is different than the way Scotty does. Scotty does it like I want to say more like Calvin and Hobbes. You remember Calvin and Hobbes?
oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Like whenever I see his stuff, I think like that's exactly what I think. I always think of his stuff, and he has always has simple backgrounds, and he has simple but and so like the subject matter is always the character, and
right.
and I love it. So like that's
How,
where
how did
I've
you
been.
how did you discover it necessarily, or get it? Was it something that you've been exposed to, or did you just stumble across it during
Um,
pandemic times?
Oh no, no, well, I've been collecting comics again too. Like
Uh
during
huh.
this pandemic times, it's funny. And I was what you call it, like there was a Deadpool cover that he did
Hmm.
for the Mercs of the Mouth one, and
Okay.
it's the one where 'cause I'm a big Peanuts fan, you know, Snoopy.
Yep.
Okay, so there's one with him where Deadpool is in the front. I have the comic somewhere, but and it's like remember Lucy giving advice in the front with the little 5 cents for advice,
Yeah. Psych.
and
Yeah.
he says that
Protects us then.
he's that he's $1 million a merc, and it has and in the background it has all his bombs and all his guns and everything, you know, and so it's a really like cartoon take on like, well, Deadpool's already kind of like a cartoon, you know, like it's fun. So I saw that and I was like, I want to see more of this kind of stuff, and that's when I started to look up like what I remember I had to type into my search engine, what is chibi art. I
Okay.
was like,
Cool.
what? Because I was like, what is chibi? Because like everyone's kind of was saying it like around to my friends too, and I'm like, and they're all it means mini or small, and I'm like, oh okay, all right, whatever. But like I always associated it too with Funko Pops. I always thought like a chibi was a Funko
Yeah.
Pop.
Sort
Like I
of
was
ish,
like,
I suppose.
And so when I started to do my drawings too, I don't know if you notice, I try to keep my heads a little larger than the bodies, like a Funko Pop would be.
Right.
Like all of them. Like I always like try to over accentuate the fact that their heads are big and their bodies are small, because
Cool.
it's just funny to me.
No, no, it's great. I mean, you reached out to me initially through Instagram and wanted to send me something, and you made me that awesome Spider-Man
2099.
29 that is actually on my. It's now on my comic
Yes.
portfolio that
Thank
I
you.
take with me every Wednesday when I go to a new comic book shop to
Right.
go pick up. So you had made that for me, which was great, and then it got us talking, and I've had a blank
hmm
that was in my possession for a while that I had always intended to have it somebody do something on it. And I had reached out to a friend of mine from high school
hmm
who does a lot of art, did a lot of art when we were in high school way back when, but he has no time because he works for Pixar and does
Oh,
makes real
unfortunately.
money now, and I don't and
Yeah.
probably has something where he can't do commissions on the side or something, I don't
Right.
know. And then at one point my daughter does a lot of art, and I was going to have her asked her to do it, but she only does digital art and doesn't do work on real stuff. So I had this thing sitting
Mhm.
around, and after you had done the first piece I said, hey, would you be interested in doing this? Because I still
Yes.
wanted to get this thing done. And so we're going to open this up right now, and we're going to reveal to everybody. This was. I just
If
get
I
the
could just say
noise.
something or two, I was gonna say, when you hit me up to do this cover art, I've been buying blank covers because I've been wanting to do my own covers for a while, but I've never really known which one I'm gonna do yet. And it just has I haven't had the push to do it. And then when you asked me to do yours, I'm like, okay, sure, I'll do yours. But what I was really excited about was the subject matter you gave me. You gave me Harley Quinn and Gossamer,
Yeah.
and
So this was one of those comics from
perfect.
the DC and Warner Brothers crossover books,
Right.
and
And
Harley Quinn in the along with Gossamer. And for those who don't know who Gossamer is, he's the big red hair monster
mhm,
from the Bugs Bunny cartoons.
right.
So
It's funny because I had actually read that one a long time ago. I remember I had read this comic book and I was like, oh, that was cute.
all right, so any guys are wondering, it was in a Gemini mailer inside of a pack. It is well bubble wrapped with painter's tape here, so he's taking great care in returning the books, along with a thank you note, which I'll let's get to. Let's see here. Oh, pull tab action. We love pull tab. Oh, and
Yeah,
I
I
just
tried to do the
I just saw it, and oh my god,
oh my god, right or no?
yeah,
I
no,
think,
oh my god, this is great. This is
I think
awesome.
I hit the mark. I think I
This
hit
is
the
so
mark.
cool.
I really
All
think I
right.
hit the mark. I was super proud of myself when I did this.
All right, guys. I'm gonna make myself big here for this because
Good.
this is great. Okay, here we go. Gossamer and Harley Quinn.
Boom.
Look at that. Is that just not amazing or what? That is freaking brilliant. I love it, man. That
Um,
is awesome.
I was gonna say, there's a small little Easter egg on there. You'll notice on the right side of
Gossamers.
Gossamer. Yes,
Yeah,
because
yeah, he's got.
yes, because he has the diamonds. Because there's a part in the book where Harley was giving him a makeover, and she spray paints on him, and so I thought I had to put that in.
Yeah, no, that's just great.
She
I just
spray
totally.
painted on his butt. It was so funny.
That's awesome.
Yeah, cool. All right, thank you.
Oh my god. Whew. That's I'll have to put some place to put that because I'm not just gonna
Thank
go
you.
throw that back in the box. I can't.
Oh, cool.
That
It
won't do
has
it
to be
any.
looked at, right?
That'll do it. No, yeah, it'll do it no service to sit there in the box. So
Awesome.
if somebody wanted to have just some chibi art done or wanted to hit you up on a cover, why don't you let the people know how they can contact you
Okay.
and what you're charging right now?
Okay. Right now you can hit me up at soul_twice at Instagram. And what I do is I any chibi character you want, like tomorrow I'm gonna meet Rob Liefeld, so I'm gonna give him this one. But any chibi character you want is $15 with just $2 shipping. I got but what I do, oh, here's a Carnage. Yeah.
I
But what
gotta
I
do
do
this.
though is if you buy 3 chibis at any time. Oh, let me show you more. All right, all right, here we go.
Make you bigger there.
Oh, here we go. I got that one. I got I did a hobgoblin. These are all for one customer today. Hit me up. We got a carnage. What else we got here? We got a venom
Oops.
pool.
I just made you. I went the wrong way with you there.
Oh, it's all right. You'll figure it out.
I
We got
know.
a
This is.
venom pool. It's all right. And the xenomorph alien. That's for Noah. um, yeah. So whenever they buy 3 at a time, or total, I give them 1 free. So that's what people have been really doing because they've been buying them as gifts for their friends because I only charge $15 for one of them. So, and that's been like a cool price point I've seen. So that was,
Yeah.
like they take me a little while to do, and I personalize them for everybody. So they could hit me up there, or if the covers, we could just talk about that individually. Just DM me.
Yeah, DM. So yeah, he gave me a price for the cover, and then I gave him made sure we worked in a little extra because I thought he was underpricing himself. So
Yeah,
I
they,
didn't realize it was your first cover, but that's okay. That's great. I mean,
awesome.
it's still worth every penny. I think it was very reasonable. And then you're looking into even getting yourself hooked up with CGC. You said.
Yeah, I'm gonna what you call it? I'm in an art tournament coming up right now with on Venomize underscore True Believer on Instagram. We're
Mhm.
doing a Venom contest right now, so that people can follow that. But one of my competitors, he told me that I can get my stuff. I can become CGC certified, and so that means that when that happens, all my drawings can be sent to CGC, and it'll have my label on there,
Well,
and
they
so
have to
you
be
can get them
witnessed.
graded.
You'd have to either submit them directly or they have to be witnessed through a witness for
Right, correctly,
CGC.
correctly.
Otherwise, but you can also do the same thing with CBCS. You can
Oh, okay. See,
contact
good,
then you get whatever yourself. But yeah, no,
cool.
definitely.
No, because I definitely want to do that. So it'd be nice to have my own SoulTwice label. It'd be nice.
No
Also too.
doubt.
What do you call it? You can see that right in the middle there. I have my first sticker I printed out that'll be available. When people buy 4 of my chibis or 3 and 1 free, then I give them a sticker too.
That's
And if anybody wants stickers, just let me know so I could start making them. 'Cause
that's
I
awesome.
think they're perfect. Like they're perfect sizes for like to be shrunk down to a sticker for your laptop or
No,
for your mug.
absolutely. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I love. I think the comic book community has a lot of the guys that have nice logos have come up with some pretty cool stickers that
Yeah,
I
exactly.
they get around. I don't have one, but that's because I don't have a cool logo. It's just
Oh
my
no.
logo. My logo is just me.
Oh,
But
I can always draw you one and make you into a chibi character with your wall of comics behind you.
with one hell of a mustache, right?
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
the but and it's great because I mean I have industrial racking out in my garage where I put all my comics,
Uh-huh.
and I've been putting all these stickers on the racking, so, so I got this a
But
nice
that's
collection
cool.
of
Yeah,
this.
I have mine all over my laptop of different people's, and I ran out of space because I have a really small laptop. But
Jason just DM'd me. So slotted up 503. I'm sorry, Jason. I'm going to relay this because I think it's funny. It's great. We always talk about it. So everybody, most people here know I do a show with him, and
yes,
during our show, based on my background, I have a tendency to dominate conversations and I talk a lot. And he was saying it was great. He just PM'd me and said it was great to see for once that I was the guy who was having to be quiet while somebody else was talking.
yes. I'm known for talking a lot, so this is perfect. I was kind of nervous coming on here, but I was like, no, just be myself. Like Noah told me, I don't know. I like to talk, especially. I feel like I know you, by the way. 'Cause I've been watching your show for a long time. I feel like I know you personally, so like I
It's
consider
pretty
you a
close to who I am, really. About
no, exactly.
especially when I'm doing my unboxings by myself,
Yeah.
and I
Oh
start
yeah.
just doing my random singing or
I
weird.
love that. I love when you do
That's
that. It's
just
hilarious to me.
it's just momentary bizarreness that springs in here and there. You
Mhm.
know, it's the only part that you haven't seen yet is the barbecue, and that's and
Oh,
everybody.
I heard
I've been
about this.
getting,
I
I've
heard
been
about it.
people telling me. So
I'm
maybe I
ready.
might. It's come this summer. I
I'm
might
ready.
actually drop a barbecue video,
Hey,
like
I'm
on
ready for that.
how to prep a brisket or something for once on here or
All of
something.
a sudden, I'm in love with eating. I don't know if you could tell, but I've been in love with eating like right now.
Well,
So,
anything else that you want to let anybody know here before we wrap it up today? I mean, I want to
um,
make sure I show this off again just because this is
okay,
so
thank you.
freaking amazing.
No, just to hit me up. I always tell everybody just DM me because I'm nice. Oh, and also too, like they don't have to pay me. By the way, what I do too is a lot of people who don't have PayPal, I'll take trades for comics. Like I love Venom and Deadpool. If you have Venom or Deadpool, I'll trade 2 comics for Chibi. I'll do it because I always tell people like I don't mind just trading. Why not? Because I'm probably gonna use it to buy my money to buy Crayolas or to buy what you call comics. So it works out.
Brilliant. Hey, thank you very much, SoulTwice, for
Oh
the work, the friendship, reaching out through the community, being a part of the community,
yes,
and coming on the show today to be part of. I mean, when you agreed to do this, and I was thinking about it, it just made sense
it's
that
a
we
perfect.
get
Yeah.
you on to do this reveal with everybody, and so that way the people who are watching now and those who watch it later on replay, they know they can reach out through Instagram, find you soul_twice at Instagram, reach out to you and work out stuff, either whether they want to cover, whether they want something specific on the chibi art,
Yep.
whatever. Soul
No,
Twice, the
thank you very much
man
for
of a
having.
thousand chibi heroes.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Guys, everybody, thanks for stopping in and paying attention. And if you're watching this on the replay, thanks for taking the time to catch up on Rob's fat stack of comics. Until next time, make sure you collect what you want. Don't listen to anybody. Don't let anyone tell you what you should or shouldn't collect, because I'm just a fat man with a fat stack of comics and a fat opinion. Thanks for watching, all.